At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
Guess who's back? It's Joey and Ryan right here at Red River Dodge Chrysler Jeep. It's time for you guys to start something new.
With this all-new design Grand Cherokee, available in 2-row or 3-row, all the luxury safety features you love, and you can get your entire family in it.
Or folks like this TRX with 700 horsepower. I guarantee you we're gonna have a vehicle that fits your needs. So for all your new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs, Arkansas.
Doing the Start Something New sales event.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greers Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
Took a 911 about 107 down a back road, where the White River runs and the southern sun makes a cousin grow. What I found in those hot mountains I ain't ever seen. It sure does feel like it's sitting on top of the world to me. Gotta get down to Arkansas.
F.L. Davis is more than just a hardware store, with 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton. They are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Clint is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer. It's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Lake Area Sports basketball broadcast. We're coming to you live here tonight from Guy-Perkins as the Lady Thunderbirds are playing host to Scranton, the Lady Rockets in a 1A4 conference battle. Let's go over these. I've got these conference standings here for you. The 1A4 girls at the top, Nemo Vista at 6-1. They're actually tied in a tie for first with Wonderview, who's also 6-1. Sacred Heart right there, knocking on the door at 5-1. These Lady T-Birds are 3-5. Scranton 1-5, and Arkansas School for the Deaf 0-8. And as most people know, the conference champion and runner-up clinched the bye into the 1A Region 3 tournament at Nemo Vista, which we're glad they're hosting it. Not a far trip for either one of us.
Right.
That is also where the district tournament will be, and found out Sterling will have that box to ourselves up there.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah,
good deal.
They moved the hospitality room to another little office, so close to the gymnasium. So we'll have that. We'll have that box for district and region. I'm looking forward to it.
The only bad thing about that, we got that one blind spot in the corner.
Yeah.
On the north end.
Right.
Or was that south end? South end.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, introduce ourselves. I'm Richard Sharp. I'll be your play-by-play man. And along with me on color commentary in the camera, Mr. Sterling Strickland, as we're going to have our national anthem. Then we should have our starting lineups after.
We would like to honor your loved ones with a moment of silence.
Of course, we had a moment of silence there for a young man that lost his life a week ago today at Scranton. He was a student there at Scranton High School, and they had that moment of silence for him. So I want to say for all of us at Lake Area Sports, we're praying for that community. We're here for you. Any way we can show our support, we will and we can. So also thoughts and prayers out to Lamar as well. They lost a young lady in an automobile accident recently. So, heavy hearts for sure for both communities, but this game got moved, I believe, from Tuesday to Friday because of that. The students just had to, regroup and deal with this loss. And it's never easy when you lose a schoolmate or a classmate like that. So hats off to them for coming out here and playing. I'm sure they're playing for him tonight.
Well said, Richard.
Number 4, Elma Koskinen.
One of these teams, well, one of the 3 teams, which is Arkansas School for the Deaf, Scranton, Lady Rockets, or the Guy-Perkins, Lady T-Birds. One of those 3 teams going to have to fill that 4th spot for the regional tournament. So this is a very important game.
Yes, it is.
For position in conference, and to put it in the minds of each team. You're gonna have to get through us to get to where you want to go.
Right. Yeah, definitely. We're coming down the home stretch in this conference. There are a few teams looking at that list that only have maybe 2 games left in league play. I think Scranton's got 4 left. I think they've played 6 games, and they're all pretty close together. So, these are all big games for everybody. You've even got a fight at the top. You're looking at a tie for first, 6-1, Nemo Vista and Wonderview. So,
sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. And we're off, as it looks like Guy-Perkins will control the tip. Here's a 3 on the way, off the mark for J.C. Blaylock. Goes down and tracks down her own rebound. Number 11, Jalecia Young now with the ball, puts it up and in with that patented Euro step layup. Lady T-Birds strike first.
T-Birds open up in the zone. A 1-2-2. Scranton analyzing it.
Here's Tara Williams. She just had the ball. Now it's in the hands of Trinity Ezel. Here's a 3 on the way. That's good. 1 for 1 are the Lady Rockets on that 3-pointer from number 10. I don't have a number 10.
Right there, they're very patient in that offensive set. That's swinging the ball around the horn until they got an open shot.
And here's a steal up off the mark. It's going to be Williams. As the Lady Rockets come away with the offensive rebound.
She stepped out of bounds. Tara Williams just lost track of where she was. Ran out of real estate.
Right. Blaylock gives it up to Katie Henry. Now Young to Henry to Blaylock. Blaylock going to drive with the right hand, put a floater up, hits the side of the backboard, and Lady Rockets are going to haul in the rebound. It's Williams who will work it across.
But Blaylock's the only one trying to get some action. A pretty lethargic start with both teams, and that's understandable. When you have a moment of silence, it'll probably take a while to start getting cranked up. You start thinking about more important things in life than just playing this silly old game, putting the orange through a cylinder. But
right.
So I'm sure as the night goes on, we'll get closer and closer to some sense of normalcy.
Here's a jumper put up on the from the right side by Young. It's missed. Put back also no good for Blaylock. And it'll be Ezel pulling down the board.
I'd like to Blaylock try to use the glass right there. Right now, Lady Rockets seem content to just pass it around the horn and shoot wide open threes.
And there's a miss. I believe that's Natalie Hanks. I don't see a 14 on the team, so I'm going to assume she changed her number to 10. As that basket was good from, that was Williams.
Yes, sir.
Lady Rockets with the 3-point lead here on the road. Blaylock trying to answer back with a 3, and she does, and we're tied at 5.
Nice shot from Williams again. They playing this zone pretty soft, trying to entice both teams, trying to entice the other to shoot the 3-pointer, to shoot the outside shot, clogging up the lanes.
Here is Ezel with it. Now over to Williams. Williams for 3. Offensive rebound for Shelton. Here's another 3 put up. Left corner, and that one's good for Hanks.
Well, it seems like both teams' objective on their defense is to keep them out of the lane and force outside shots, and that's what they're doing. And as of right now, both teams are shooting it fairly well.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Blaylock with a running floater again, just like she did earlier. This time it hit the rim. Almost went. I like her aggressiveness in the early going.
Here's a dump down. Ball is tied up, jump ball, and it'll stay with the Lady Rockets. Lady Rockets are, go ahead.
I was just going to say, clearly the objective is keep the other team out of the lane. When they come in the lane, they collapsing down on them, trying to force an outside shot.
So 3 missed out of the left corner, or right corner, I should say, by Hanks. Trying to save it there was Trinity Fox. And she was out of bounds. Inside shot, no good for Henry. Battle for the ball. She'll have it again. Put up another shot. That one's missed as well. Third time's the charm, looks like, as Blaylock comes through with her 5th points in this one. Cuts it to a 1-point game.
Blaylock off to a hot start.
Here's Natalie Miller. Now Williams. Williams fakes. Swings it over to the right side. Ball loose. Able to pick it up there was Hanks. And we're going to have a travel. Starting lineup for the Lady Rockets. Number 1, Tara Williams. Number 2, Natalie Miller. Number 10, Natalie Hanks. Number 20, Trinity Ezel. And number 30, Isabel Shelton. 4, Guy-Perkins. Number 3, J.C. Blaylock. Number 4, Elna Koskinen. Number 11, Jalicia Young. Number 14, J.C. Glover. And number 24, Katie Henry. I believe that was right. As who made that?
Young, I believe.
Okay. Lady T-Birds go on top, 9-8.
Again, they packing it in.
All right. There's a big steal by Allison Branscombe. That was actually Abigail Myrick that got the start. As that shot's going to be missed.
Right now we're playing end-to-end rebound and walk it up basketball. A rarity.
Yep.
Game is off to a slow pace, wide open 3.
And it's good. They are knocking down their threes early on. That being Natalie Hanks with her 2nd trifecta on the night.
Again, both teams that seems to be the game plan. The Lady Thunderbirds are trying to get inside a little bit more than the Rockets, but the Rockets are shooting it a little better too, so that might be why.
Right. Blaylock, once again, she strikes from beyond the arc.
Game done turned into a 3-point contest.
It very well could. 12-11 now our score. 1:22 left to go, a minute and some change left in this first quarter. Back and forth they've gone as it's going to be a turnover for Scranton. Ball last touched by Natalie Miller.
Both teams are slim on the bench.
Yes, they are.
Thunderbirds have 8.
Lady Rockets have 6. There's a left-handed shot put up. First time, no good. Second time, also off the mark. That was Young. As here comes Miller. She's off to the races. Blaylock picks her up, but she lays it in. First 2 points for Miller. As we got ourselves another lead change, and I'm sure it won't be our last lead change anytime soon.
Blaylock did a good job of cutting her off, just didn't cut her off soon enough as she got all the way to the rim.
Young dribbling, now gives it up top of the key to Henry. Now Blaylock again. About a 13-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Young for 3, looks good. No, not that time. Looked kind of good from our angle. Just doesn't draw iron. Here's Williams. 6 seconds. Ball over to Ezel. Now for 3, missed by Miller. And that will do it for the first quarter. As the Lady Rockets with the lead here away from their home gymnasium, 13-12. They control the early lead here. So we'll be back here on Lake Area Sports after a word from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
What's up, world? Guess who's back?
It's Joey and Ryan right here at Red River Dodge Chrysler Jeep. It's time for you guys to start something new.
With this all-new design Grand Cherokee, available in 2-row or 3-row, all the luxury safety features you love, and you can get your entire family in it.
Or folks like this TRX with 700 horsepower. I guarantee you we're gonna have a vehicle that fits your needs. So for all your new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs, Arkansas.
Doing the Start Something New sales event.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations.
And we're back out of the timeout. Guy-Perkins, or excuse me, out of the quarter break, not timeout. As second quarter is underway, and Lady T-Birds will start with the ball first, down by 1 point. They feed it inside to Myrick. She gets it in to Jemiah Ely. And it's good. Wow.
That ball hung up there like a Tiger Woods chip.
Right.
16.
Yep. Very reminiscent of that. As she usually wears number 30, she's in the double deuces tonight, 22. Changed her jersey number. As she completes the old-fashioned three-point play, foul was called on number 30, Isabel Shelton. And Sterling, we went that whole first quarter without a foul being committed.
I know it went kind of quick. We didn't have.
Right.
Only time the ball, I don't remember the clock stopping. I guess had somebody step out of bounds once.
Right. Ball went out of bounds a few times there. Leading the charge is Ely. She can't score from in close. And here are the Lady Rockets on the other end. Williams, she'll go up for 2 and score.
4-point turnaround right there.
Yes. And we're knotted up again. 15 all. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Blaylock swings it over here to Branscombe. Branscombe now at the top to Ely. Ely, full head of steam, is going to drive in, and she scores.
You got to cut it off. You playing the zone, and you just got to keep out of that lane. Pack it in, and don't let it drive through there.
And after not starting, and she didn't play the first quarter, Ely's already up to 5 straight points, 5 of the team's 17. Empty trip there for the Lady Rockets. Here come the Lady T-Birds. And we're going to have another foul called.
That was a better attempt to cut it off going in the lane. At least she got some contact and stop it from just going downhill with no resistance. It's a blocking foul, but it's better than getting up a wide open layup.
Right, and that was on number 1, Tara Williams. Blaylock lost it, able to track it back down. She gets it to Ely. Ely bounced pass to Branscombe, and Branscombe's going to drag that foot and be called for the travel.
Yeah, did a little bit of shuffle right there.
And Jalicia Young's going to check back into the game, so the Lady Rockets are going to have to find a way to cut those driving lanes off because Young and Ely will both take advantage of them. They've already have early on in this one.
T-Bird's in the 2-3 now. Again, trying to keep him out of the lane.
Williams now over to the right side to Miller. Miller's going to bring it up top and hand off to Ezel. Now Williams passes around the perimeter here. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to run this clock down, it appears. Now within single digits. Drive baseline and nearly picked off by Young, but it's going to be a turnover. And she was running out of real estate.
Yeah, she tried to hit her teammate right there on the block. At least it affected it and hit her while she was already out of bounds. If she could have somehow avoided that ball, it would have been out on the T-Birds.
Young, there she goes. Got to find a way to cut those driving lanes off. They don't do it, and she takes advantage of it. That's 6 points for her now unofficially, and it's a 4-point advantage, 2-possession lead for Guy-Perkins. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Scranton. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here from GP after this break in the action on Lake Area Sports.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0%.
5:29 left in the first half. Lady T-Birds with a 4-point advantage here at home on John Hutchcraft Court. Newly installed court here this school year. Really pops out, really bright. A lot brighter than it used to be in here, it seems like. Here's Young putting up the shot from the left side. Can't get it to go. Here's Williams. She's leading the break, and she's going to score once again. As Ely trying to contest that shot as best she could, and it still falls through for Williams.
T-Birds didn't have nobody back to balance the floor. When Williams got the rebound, she was off to the races.
Speaking of John Hutchcraft, as Scranton comes away with a steal, his daughter, a 3-time state champion here at Guy-Perkins, that being Ashley Hutchcraft. We just seen her on ESPNU as her Lady Wampus Cats are playing in Washington, D.C. That's great to see. A school right down the road from us in Conway, the City of Colleges, getting to play on a national stage like that. And she usually produces really good teams.
I think you was telling me they were ranked 14th in the nation.
Yeah. They had a 14 by their name, assuming that's what that means. As there's Blaylock with her first 2 points of the quarter. She's up to 10. She had 8 in that first frame.
And she's trying to get a steal here.
Yes, they are, needing to get it across. They finally do there to Miller. Miller looked like she was putting up a circus shot there with the right hand. I guess you could call that a finger roll, sort of. But ball knocked loose. Coming up with it is Myrick. Very well, this game could come down. Who's going to take care of the ball more and make the most of their possessions? Here's a pull-up 3 off the mark for Young. Lady Rockets get to another board. Williams now to Miller, who finds Ezel. Here's Shelton over here closest to us. She thought about that 3. She's going to go ahead and take it. Ezel, it's missed. Ely with another rebound. She'll get in the hands of Young, who will take her time getting it across the timeline. Young over to Ely. Ely looks, finds Blaylock. Oh, pass offline. Blaylock trying to run it down and save it, and it's going to be another Lady T-Bird turnover.
Very careless with the basketball and Lady T-Birds right there. No reason for that mistake to happen.
Right. Trinity Fox, the steal. Now Ezel, floor general here, over to Williams. Fox now in the left corner.
Good job of cutting off by Blaylock.
Right. Fox. Ezel, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Needing to get a quick one off here. They do finally. It's missed by Williams and shot clock violation. So that's a turnover for Scranton.
It's not a timeout, but he just got 3 players checking in.
Right.
So they heard the buzzer, and it was a dead ball situation because of the shot clock violation. Kind of confused the lady T-Bird there for a minute.
Right.
Coach, the referee is very patient. He could have just dropped the ball down if he wanted to.
Branscombe. Now here to Ely. Ely had her back to the basket, turns around, puts the shot up, and misses it. Here's Fox. Miller. Here's a drop baseline. Williams. Shot up and good.
Tough shot there by Williams. A baseline floater. One of the hardest shots in basketball.
That makes it a one-possession game. 21-19 with 1:20 left in this first half. It's been a quick first half with only 2 fouls called, both of them being called on Scranton. Here's Ely. Can't get that one to fall as Williams is up to 8 points, 6 of which have come in this quarter alone.
A better job by the Lady Rockets of cutting Ely off right there. Made that layup a little bit more difficult.
3-pointer missed by Hanks.
Guy-Perkins need to pick up the pace. Get this game going a little faster. Help them out some.
I agree. Seems like neither team is really playing at a high pace.
I mean, it looks like a – now you're going to say I don't want to get fired.
Look at
that's good hustle there by you.
It was. Real hard work there on the glass, and she's going to come away with 2 foul shots out of it, out of the extra hustle.
Guy-Perkins got everyone back. Don't want to get a cheap foul here and like somebody going over the back at the free throw line, so she put them all back.
Foul was on Hanks as neither free throw goes for Ely. She made her first one to complete a 3-point play earlier in this quarter. So that keeps it at a 2-point game. Lady Rockets can tie or take the lead on this trip as there's a 3-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hanks thought about that 3. She's already knocked down a pair here in this first half.
Lady Rockets need to get some penetration. Go penetrate, get inside that zone.
I was going to say they just continue to pass around the perimeter and have settled for a lot of outside shots, which they did start hot with a couple threes there in that first session of play.
But they're making life easy for the Lady Thunderbirds, just passing around the horn looking for an open 3-point shot. Make them defend that paint. Oh, lob. Nice.
Wow. Yes, into Hanks, and it bounces around on the back rim and goes through.
Great call there by the coach and better execution by the players.
Here's a half-court heave that's going to be off the mark for Young, and that does it for the first half as we are deadlocked at 21 all here between the Lady T-Birds and the Lady Rockets. Don't go anywhere as we'll be back in about 8 minutes to bring you the second half of this 1A4 Girls Conference matchup on Lake Area Sports. We're going to swing it to some more of our great sponsors and be back after this break.
FL Davis is more than just a hardware store. With 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton, they are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer. It's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one.
And welcome back here to Guy-Perkins High School in Guy, Arkansas, as Lady T-Birds and T-Birds playing host here tonight to Scranton in a 1A4 conference battle. We are deadlocked here as we're about to get the second half underway. 21-21 tie game here in varsity girls play. Go over some first half numbers for Lady T-Birds leading the way. The leading scorer of the game, J.C. Blaylock, with 10 points. She had 8 in that first quarter. Followed by her, Jalicia Young with 6, and Jemiah Ely with 5. As for Scranton, they had 2 Lady Rockets with 8 points apiece. Tara Williams as well as Natalie Hanks, and Natalie Miller threw in 4. As we're about to get back to play here, but another busy night in the Lake Area sports world, as we did have a couple games that got canceled, or a couple. Concord was set to play Shirley tonight, but they had a waterline burst or break, waterline problem there at Concord, so they'll have to move that to a later date. And there's another game as well. Oh, sickness at Rosebud. Rosebud was supposed to play Harding Academy tonight, I do believe. So what was once 6 games is now 4 games. As equipment is at Sloan Hendricks. We got this game here. Then Mount Vernon Enola made the trek over to Marshall. And our last game was West Side taking on Viola. So 8 games, that's still a solid night, solid Friday night total.
And I think it's, is it Beta Club week this week?
Yes, it started yesterday, and I think it ended today down there in Hot Springs.
So that has some games, that's why a lot of teams are idle.
Right.
Not to get that conflict and making kids make a choice or hurry back. So across the state, it's a little lighter night than usual.
Yep.
At this point during the season, but like you said earlier, it's cranking up.
Yes, it is.
Down the stretch run now.
Well, I think it serves as a little motivation for some of those kids because, if I'm not mistaken, that conference there's a big 3 right at the shot clock buzzer for number 20 Trinity Ezel, her first 3 points. And our tie is broken. 24-21 our score. I was going to say, I believe that conference is held at Bank OZK Arena there in Hot Springs, so that gives a little extra motivation for the student athletes that play basketball and, to walk in that arena and, you know that so many big games have been played there or in there through the years, big state championship games.
It's been there for quite some time now. I think the last time I remember it not being in there, and I could be off, was Bobby Porter's senior season.
It was at Barton Coliseum.
And that was at Barton.
Yep, that was my junior year, and we made it that year and came up a bit short to Guy. But the next year we did play in Hot Springs against Wonderview and won that game the next time around. So I'm probably one of few. I wasn't a player, but I was a manager, but I did play there early on in the early years. And I think our bunch, our senior class, was one of the very few to play in both, a state title game in both. I know Cedar Ridge did the same because they had the Reeves boys, and we were friends with them. So I believe that was Young at the free throw line. Couldn't get either one to go. Here the Lady Rockets again with it. Williams, and it'll be a turnover. See, this is where the Lady T-Birds need to take control. Someone needing to turn the pace up, the tempo here to get this second half going and find a way to convert off these turnovers.
Yeah, they got a big stop there. They picked it up on the defensive end then. And like you said, they got to capitalize and get this game up and down a little bit.
Here's Blaylock. She had the hot hand in that first half. She's going to miss that shot, however. And the rebound was hauled in by Trinity Fox, and it's going to be Scranton basketball here.
Trinity Fox is the reason why we have a three-point lead for them, is that she hit that big three-pointer right at the buzzer of the shot clock.
Yep. Oh, that was Ezel, Trinity Ezel. They have two Trinities, so it's easy to get them mixed up. But, yeah, it was a Trinity Ezel with the big three, but there is Trinity Fox out there too. So pressure applied there by Ely, trying to knock it away, come away with a steal. Fox, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Will they make another one here? Not that time. Not at the shot clock buzzer. Two of their last 3 or 4 possessions, they have wound down that clock as there's a nice finish for Ely.
And that's good. Push that ball to the floor. Young got that rebound and picked up the pace, pushed it down the floor, and found Ely cutting to the basket.
And that was a quick trip compared to Scranton's last time with the basketball. Sometimes you just have to attack early and often and get something going. Shelton, now to Ezel. Fox is going to come and get it from Ezel. Fakes on the pass to the right, looking to get rid of it. Here's a cutting Hanks, and she's going to be fouled.
Good execution of the offense then, with a passing and a cut caused that foul right there. That's what they got to do more of. More movement of people in the basketball, more cutting towards the basket.
Shelton's going to check out. In for her, Natalie Miller. We're reaching that halfway mark of this third quarter in a 1-point ball game. Here's a 3 on the way. No good for Ezel. She started this, or the scoring started the scoring for the Lady Rockets with a triple from around that area, the right wing. As here is Ely trying to establish her presence, making her presence felt in the second half with a drive to the basket, and she has 2 free throws coming her way.
The Lady Thunderbirds get the ball, it's a zoom. And when the Lady Rockets get the ball, they slow it on down. They might need to switch mascots for tonight. And let Guy-Perkins be the Rockets.
Right. Rockets are fast, and Thunderbirds like to take their time and soar and not go as fast. So, yeah, you got a good point. As the Lady T-Birds are struggling with their free throws here tonight. Ely's missed her last 4. She's 1 of 5, as Young missed a pair earlier as well. Got to knock them down. Close game like this to create a little separation.
And late in the game, the Lady Rockets, I know they only have 6 players, but if they got fouls to give, go ahead.
Young coming away with a steal. She looks down low to Henry. Henry up off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Ely's going to come away with it. She goes up, and she's fouled.
Before that steal by Young, I was saying they don't need to give up any layups, especially late in the game with the way they're struggling from the line. Make them earn them at the stripe, and we'll see how that theory of mine goes right here with this trip.
Miller charged with the foul, her first personal, 3rd team foul. As I believe we've had as many fouls called in the first 4.5 minutes of this second half than we did in the entirety of the first half. We went the whole first quarter without a foul being committed. That is very rare. Sometimes when teams are trying to figure out one another, as Scranton's going to take a timeout, sometimes when teams come out, you might have some early fouls, just trying to make adjustments and, who's guarding who, and then you just have a foul sometimes. So we'll take the break with them here and be back here from GP after this word from Johnson Pharmacy in Quitman. we're back out of the timeout. For those of you that do not know, we're going to be bringing the 1A2 district tournament to you, the 1A4, the 2A2, and the 3A6, as well as 4 regional tournaments and 2 state tournaments. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. As you see there on your screen, I'll show that in a little bit, a little later. But you're looking at 10 tournaments covered right there. That is a basketball fan's dream right there to, be able to watch that many games.
You get to watch your local team, and if you don't want to get out and make those drives to those sites, you can get your laptop out, computer out, and follow the game.
Young puts up that tough contested shot from the left side. She was doubled on that shot attempt, as Lady T-Birds are going to maintain possession in a tie game, 24-24. Yes, plus, you get to, you're not just seeing our teams, you're getting to see the whole entirety.
Right.
Teams that could be far northeast, northwest, all corners of the state, as well as Central Arkansas. It's going to be a lot of fun. I really look forward to when we all come together as one and we can show the entire state, show these kids or what these kids can do and see what they accomplish. They work hard. All teams, 16 teams that make that trek to state, work really hard to get to that position. Here's Jemiah Ely with the ball. Now Jalissa Young. She's going to fire away to 3. It's about halfway down and rimmed out, as the putback is going to be good for Ely. Working hard there on the glass once again.
Great job of Ely when the ball was in there. Went in there and got an inside position for that rebound putback.
26-24, 2:23 left in the third quarter. It's a 2-point advantage for the Lady T-Birds. They lead it. Thinking about that 3 there was Ezel. Now Ezel will have it again. She finds Miller.
If you want this pace picked up, if you're Lady T-Birds, you got to do it on the defensive end.
3-pointer netted. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Isabel Shelton. That's her first 3 points. And I agree. They do need to pick up the pace.
You got to come out on the shooters.
They'll have a chance here to pick up the pace. Fast break layup opportunity. And blocked there will be Hanks. She was denied by Ely.
Great hustle there by Ely not to give up that 2, because every point is precious in this game. And to do it without fouling.
So no-look inbound pass to the right corner. Hanks for 3. She missed it. She knocked down 2 in the first quarter. So we know she can knock that shot down from that range. Miller losing it there for a moment. Able to track it back down. As here's a steal by Ely. And I believe she's going to beat everybody to the basket, and she scores. Great quarter for her, as she's up to 7 points in this third quarter.
She read that pass like a book. That cross-court pass is always a very dangerous pass.
Yes, it is. Give her one of those personal pan pizzas from Pizza Hut. You remember the Book It program?
You're right.
There you go.
Well, they did that for do they still do that? I wonder. They did it when I was in school. So
they still have it. Yeah, it's. I think this is like the 30th year for it, or I was looking it up to see if they still done it this week, actually, earlier, because there was a girl from Mount Vernon that I said read that pass like a book, and I was wondering, they still have that around, and they do. Natalie Miller coming through the big shot for the Lady Rockets to give them the lead back. Series of lead changes here in this quarter, as Ely nearly gave Guy-Perkins the lead back. Came up a bit short on that shot. Here's Shelton. Seems like the Lady Rockets have picked it up a little bit more on the last 2 trips, as once again there's Miller. That's 4 straight for her.
And I think it caught the Lady T-Birds by surprise.
It did, I believe. That's a 4-0 run to end this third quarter. Lady Rockets now lead it by 3, 31-28. 24 minutes in the books. 8 more in regulation to go. So don't go anywhere as we'll bring you the fourth quarter of this 1A4 girls matchup when we come back.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance and everything in between. We protect it all.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com where you can.
And welcome back here on Lake Area Sports as we're getting this fourth quarter underway. It's a 3-point lead for the visitors on the scoreboard, that being the Scranton Lady Rockets. They lead it here over Guy-Perkins, thanks to a 4-0 run to end that third frame by Natalie Miller. A couple of jumpers sailed through the net for her. Here's Blaylock. She's been quiet since the first quarter when she had 8 points, but she gets that floater to go and cuts it to 1.
Another baseline floater. Both teams have hit baseline floaters tonight. A very, very difficult shot.
Blaylock's up to 12 points now. She also coming through with 12 at the moment is Jemiah Ely. She had 7 points in that third quarter, 7 of her 12. Here's an open jumper, well off the mark there for Ezel. Didn't draw iron. And here comes Ely. Quickly on the other end, up and in. That gives her 14 now. 14, and she did not start this game nor play a single minute in that first quarter.
And she gets the rebound. She gets going downhill. I mean, she's hard to stop. You got to pick her up early and stop that ball. Make her give it up. Or at least get down there and establish position. You might get a charge call. You know, she has gotten better over her career.
Right. Here she is, cutting to the basket, receiving the feed from Ely, and she'll be called for a walk. 6:43 left in regulation here. We got a close one. It's Lady T-Birds with a 1-point lead. Scranton trying to change that, though, on this trip. Hanks now to Shelton. Faking on the threes, Williams. And she'll be blocked by Young. Coming away with it's Ely. Will they be able to catch her? They will, but she's going to go up and draw a foul. 2 shots on the way from the charity stripe for Ely.
I know she's disappointed in that miss. That was an easy N1. She got minimum contact on that layup and just couldn't get it to fall. But again, she gets that rebound. You got to beat her down the floor and turn around and stop her. Because if you don't, she's going to go straight to the rack.
Indeed. That first one rolls around and in for her as the foul was charged to Miller, her second personal. 5th team foul for Scranton. Guy-Perkins has only committed 1 foul so far in this second half. Second free throw missed. That rebound is hauled in by Miller. Miller looking to take it coast to coast there. She lost it around the free throw line area.
Great job of transition defense by Blaylock. She sprint, got in front of it, then cut her off, and that was header to change sides, change hands with the basketball. And all those changes caused her to turn the ball over. Well, not turn it over, but lose possession.
Ezel, inbound pass to Williams. She's going to take a 3 off the inbound pass, and she misses it. Young, now to Ely. Here she is, kicking out to Blaylock for 3. Missed. Ely coming down with the board, and she goes back up and in.
Great offense there by the T-Birds. Good transition. Secondary break right there. Got a wide open 3-point shot. And off the miss, Ely with the rebound put back. It It don't get any better than that.
That is a stat that seems like in the heat of the game or with momentum, that's a stat that kind of gets overshadowed from time to time, that second chance opportunities, and they got one there and scored off of it. Here's Young, and she lost it there on the way to the basket, and it'll be a turnover back to Scranton as she was looking to drive there and take it from the East Coast to the West Coast from our angle.
She was setting it up for her patented Euro step that she was going to do when she got on the block and just lost the handle.
5:20 left in this game. Scranton with the basketball. Williams now to Miller. Good ball movement around here, around the perimeter. It's nearly stolen away by Blaylock, and it is going to be a turnover for the Lady Rockets.
Blaylock is having an outstanding game. Ely went over there for the double team. Lady Rocket made the right read to dish it down to the low block, but Blaylock slid down like she's supposed to and picked that pass off, or it deflected it.
Young finds Ely. Ely lining up a three, and it's good. First triple of the night for Jemiah Ely. She has put in the work down low, but she shows she can knock down that outside shot with that trifecta.
Again, it was the ball movement that created all that. Good, quick passes. Found a wide open person.
Hanks lost it there for a moment. She's still able to get it over to Fox. Now Miller. Miller has 8 points, 4 in the first quarter, 4 in the third quarter.
Williams had good post-up position, but they missed her.
Fox, and it's back-to-back turnovers now for Scranton. 3 new Lady T-Birds in, that being Henry Branscombe and Maria Wiebe.
It's funny how it's different sports, just that line. In basketball, football, you step on that line, right on the line, it's out. In baseball and in tennis, you hit the line, it's in.
Right. Wiebe with the shot from the right elbow missed it. As Ely trying to stay with it. And Lady Rockets will have it here with 3:51 left in regulation. As Shelton's going to check in for Fox.
Again, the ball hit right on the line. I haven't seen in basketball so many balls hit right on the line.
Right.
Or maybe I just haven't really paid attention to them tonight. Good pass.
Shelton inside, up and in goes Williams. That's her first 2 points of this second half. She's up to 10 now.
Great pass by Isabella Shelton. And they right back to within 5. They still can get in this game. That shot clock, you just can't hold the ball anymore.
Exactly. Henry to Ely. Now to Blaylock. Henry fakes, drives, Euro step, good move, and she draws the foul.
Great move there by Henry, and you hear the excitement from Coach Godden, Nakia Godden. Her excitement because this young lady has came a long way in a short time.
Right.
At the beginning of this season, she could not make that move that she made to the basket.
Yes,
no way, no how.
I noticed that as well. She has come a long way, especially on the rebounding, in the rebounding department. As she misses both of those free throws, but credit her, that was a good move, and it caught Scranton off guard.
Yeah, she'll show great improvement. She can be very proud of herself. And she's playing good defense right there on Williams.
Hanks off the mark on the three. Hanks has not scored since the second quarter, the first half. She was looking for her first points of this second half right there.
I mean, I'm just astounded by the improvement of Henry.
Yeah, look at her. She's out here playing a little floor general.
I mean, that catch even. I mean,
she's going to get the dime right there as Blaylock rattles home that three. Assist to Henry. Just like that, the Lady Thunderbirds are up 8. 2 threes have helped them. One from Ely, one from Blaylock. Blaylock's knocked down 3 triples in this game. And here's a steal as it'll be poked away, but goes out of bounds near Guy-Perkins' bench. And they'll have the ball here again. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in this fourth quarter, as appears we're going to have a timeout. So why don't we take it with them and pay another bill, thank another sponsor. We'll be right back here. Here's a word from Red River Dodge in Heber Springs.
What's up, world? Guess who's back?
It's Joey and Ryan right here at Red River Dodge Chrysler Jeep. It's time for you guys to start something new.
With this all-new design Grand Cherokee, available in 2-row or 3-row, all the luxury safety features you love, and you can get your entire family in it.
Or folks like this TRX with 700 horsepower. I guarantee you we're gonna have a vehicle that fits your needs. So for all your new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs, Arkansas.
Doing the Start Something New sales event.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in
And we've returned. Crunch time here in this one. 2:12 left as Guy-Perkins leads it. 41-33 over Scranton. Looking to stretch this lead out a little bit more. They've converted off of some Lady Rocket turnovers. Knocked down some big triples here in this quarter.
They're good. They don't need to be in a rush.
Branscombe trying to find the bank. It wasn't open that time.
The crowd messed her up. But they were working that clock real well. They were saying, look at the clock, and she just shot it.
Wow.
She still had a full 8 seconds. 8 seconds is a long time, folks. I mean, you get that much time in the NBA to get across half court, so there's no need to rush.
Well, that is true. Ask any professional bull rider that, like our good friend and colleague, Mr. Josh Moss. He rode them for a living for many years and was good at it, too. But he'll tell you 8 seconds is a long time in that profession as well, in that sport. As the Lady Rockets will have here. Under the basket, inbounding Shelton. Excuse me, that's actually Ezel. Williams. And it's blocked. Here come the Lady T-Birds.
And look at Henry run the floor.
Yes, Blaylock up off the mark. Nearly came away with a rebound, and GP's going to have it again.
I mean, I'm just amazed at the even the conditioning. She's in such better shape.
Yes.
Earlier this season, she would not have been running the floor with that speed at this point during the ball game after playing that many minutes. I'm thoroughly impressed.
Same here. I agree. Timeout taken down there on the floor. How about it? Let's take another one with them. Here's Enola General Store in Enola, Arkansas. And we're back. Minute 13 left to go in this fourth quarter. Ball knocked away. Blaylock able to stay up with it, and she prevents a steal. She finds Young. Young is going to go up and score. Count it, and the foul.
Great hustle there by Blaylock to keep that ball alive. Now, the inbounds was a little shaky because the late Thunderbirds wasn't moving. They didn't – it seemed like – I don't know how that plays. It's supposed to be run because nobody moved at all. And Delicia just threw to the person she thought was most open. And the ball was up for grabs, and Blaylock hustled and got it to Young, and Young finish the play. Young went from being the inbounder to the finisher, all in that sequence. And now we got a biggest lead of the night, up to 11 with 65 seconds to go.
Double digits. It has been a 16-2 run in this fourth quarter. Which team was going to pick up the pace here offensively, get some baskets together, and it's been the Lady T-Birds with their best quarter of the game. And that's what you want to have. You want that fourth quarter to be your best quarter. Finish strong and reel in another big conference win. And they're 46 seconds away from doing just that. Three's going to be short out of the right corner for Williams. Ely up ahead to Blaylock. Blaylock slows it down. Wise decision.
Great decision.
Yes.
Again, the improvement by Blaylock and Henry is great. I mean, that goes to coaching and to them to take the coaching and to work on it. I mean, it's just a great job by everybody involved. And that decision right there, it's a lot of experienced players that would have went on and try to get that basket or take it to the basket and get a layup.
Williams is charged with her fourth personal, 8th team foul, as Ely will split at the line, making it 45-33. Under 30 to go here, under 30 seconds to go in this game. Lady Rockets needing a quick shot. They're just continuing to pass the ball around and chew some clock up. There's a wild shot thrown up by Hanks. I believe the Lady T-Birds got a piece of that. Or, no, they're going to say goes out of bounds to Lady T-Birds. 16 and a half ticks left on that game clock. What a big fourth quarter for Guy-Perkins. They trailed by 3 coming into the final 8-minute session, 31-28. But you're talking about a 17-2 run, and they just never looked back. Seemed like those 2 threes they knocked down and good drives to the basket. They just had a pretty complete fourth quarter. And there's your final buzzer. Guy-Perkins 45, Scranton 33. And as I mentioned, you can credit that final 17-2 run spearheaded by the Lady T-Birds to give them another big 1A4 conference victory. Guy-Perkins is going to roll to 10-13 on the season, as well as 4-5 in the 1A4. For Scranton, they're going to fall to 6-12 overall, 1-6 in the 1A4. As we'll go over those standings once again. This is coming into tonight. Nemo Vista and Wonderview tied at the top, 6-1, and those are without a doubt 2 of the top 6 or 7 teams in Class 1A right there, in my honest opinion. Sacred Heart's right there. They are right there in the mix as well. Don't count them out. And Guy-Perkins, now they're 1 game behind 500, 1 game away from tying their conference mark win-loss record. So they're 4-5 for Scranton. They'll fall to 1-6. They're still, the 2 teams will stay where they're at in the standings, 4th and 5th. But that was a very important game for the Lady T-Birds to win, no doubt about it, because you want to give yourself a better seed.
Yes.
Going into that district tournament. Even though there are 6 teams in this tournament, that just means that much more. A lot of the other conferences have 8 teams, and this one has 6. With Mount Vernon Nolan moving out, of course. They play in a conference with Quitman. As we'll go over these final numbers here for a second. Let's show our postseason schedule again. Let me pull that up for everyone to see. Oh, did that again. There we go. As you see, 4 district tournaments, 4 regional tournaments, and 2 state tournaments. It's going to be a great time come late February, early March. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay. Just about got it here. As All right, we'll start with Scranton again. They fell to 6-12 overall, 1-6 in conference. They were led tonight by Tara Williams with 10 points. She had 8 in the first half, 6 in the second quarter. 8 points for Natalie Miller, 8 for Natalie Hanks. Well, you know that. Both Natalies score the same amount of points. There are 2 Natalies and 2 Trinities. How does that happen, if that is indeed correct, what the roster's showing? 3 points for Trinity Ezel, 3 for Isabel Shelton for their 33. And for Guy-Perkins, again, they'll move to 10-13 overall, 4-5 in conference. 3 scores was all it took for the Lady T-Birds to win here tonight, as leading the way was Jemiah Ely with 21 points. She had 5 points at the end of the first half, going into the locker room, but a big second half for her was 16. As close following behind her was Blaylock with 15 and Julicia Young with 9. Blaylock had 10 in the first half. So that'll do it again for this one, as we'll turn our attention now to the boys' game. We'll be back here from Guy-Perkins to bring you this 1A4 boys game after the break. Don't go anywhere.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
up, world? Guess who's back?
It's Joey and Ryan right here at Red River Dodge Chrysler Jeep. It's time for you guys to start something new.
With this all-new design Grand Cherokee, available in 2-row or 3-row, all the luxury safety features you love, and you can get your entire family in it.
Or folks like this TRX with 700 horsepower. I guarantee you we're gonna have a vehicle.
And we're back here on Lake Area Sports for our final game of the night between the Guy-Perkins Thunderbirds and the Scranton Rockets. Senior boys action in this 1A4 conference. I'm prepared to have the starting lineups here. Guy-Perkins comes into tonight 14-8 overall, 5-3 in league play for Scranton. They are 9-10, 1-5. As I've got the standings right here for you. Get this pushed up there. Wonderview coming in as the top team here tonight, or into Friday night's action. Wonderview 7-0. They have not lost a conference game thus far, and they have 3 left to go. Sacred Heart 4-2. Guy-Perkins 5-3. Just based on percentage alone, that puts Sacred at second, even though Guy-Perkins has one more win. Then you've got Nemo Vista at 4-3. The teams that are in bold are teams we cover, or schools we cover. Scranton at 1-5. Arkansas School for the Deaf 0-8. So you have 4 of your 6 teams with winning records in this conference. They've all competed well.
That race for second is tight.
Yes, it is.
And like you said, it gets you a bye to the district semis, which also gets you into the regional tournament.
Yes.
Both of those tournaments, again, like you said earlier tonight, being Center Ridge, Arkansas.
Oh, yeah. It's very rare you get to host district and region at your place. And this is a gymnasium, talking about Nemo Vista there. Their floor flooded because some pipes burst over the Christmas break, so they've had to work on their floor, getting it ready and prepared for postseason action.
I mean, it was first built back in 97. Spring of 97 was the.
Wow, 26 years going on.
And they hosted the state championship there, and that what the Guy-Perkins Thunderbirds used en route to that 97 state championship you see over there, the senior boys.
Wow, I did not know that.
Jason McGinney, Mears, Cody Mears. I know I'm going to make some people mad. Boy. I just went blank on some names. Because I got their nicknames. I don't have their real names in my head.
All right, looks like Sebastian Ely and number 3, Jamison Fritch, will meet at midcourt for the tip. Orange in the air, and it'll belong to the Rockets to get us going.
Shane Foster. That popped up.
Right. Here's a 3 on the way, missed for Connor Pintado. As here's Terrell on the other end. Terrell has strung together about 3 or 4 consistent games in a row. The games we've covered anyways.
Yes. Another improved player.
Yes. T-Bird strike first, but right back with a basket of his own is number 1, Shane Baker. Both teams now on the scoreboard. 45 seconds gone by in this first quarter. Here's Ashton Ely with the ball. Here's a step back 3, and it's good. Ashton Ely knocking down the triple.
Nice shot. Great use of either hand on the step back. Got him rocking backwards, took the step back, and had a good clean look.
Pintado thought about it, as did Bashirs there, Dagon Bashirs. So I'll bring you the starting lineups in just a few moments when I get that opportunity. Here's Baker with it. Baker scored the first points of the game for the Rockets. He's going to come up short on that one as he tries to keep it alive. Rebound controlled there by Eric Ely. And stepping out of bounds will be number 10. Oh, of course I don't have a number 10. How does this happen? Seems like I always miss one, which, I think I know who that, there's 2 12s on the roster, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's Heston Turner. So I'll go with that for the moment being, for the time being. There's Ely with back-to-back rebounds. Eric Ely. He gets it to Ashton Ely now. Shot up, off the mark for Terrell. And Rockets are going to be out of bounds again.
You have to know your surroundings. You got to, they're just standing there. It's not like they're going after balls and accidentally stepping out. They're just standing up there, receiving the basketball, and you're standing out of bounds.
Starting for Scranton tonight, we've got number 1, Shane Baker. As Ely puts up another 3, off the mark, offensive rebound, Terrell. He's gotten to a lot of rebounds in the last 3 or 4 games. Just been on a really good stretch. Kick ball there. T-Birds will inbound. Starting for Scranton, number 1, Shane Baker. Number 3, Jamison Fritsch. Number 4, Dagon Bashirs. Number 5, Connor Pintado. And number 10, Heston Turner. For Guy-Perkins, number 3, Corey Terrell. Number 5, Ashton Ely. Number 20, Eric Ely. Number 22, Sebastian Ely. A trio of Elys there. And number 30, Colin Fisher.
It's been like second heart with the Holzmans.
Right.
The senior girls team.
Well, in the 90s there, late 90s, like you were talking about early, Westside had like 4 Carltons, including Adam Carlton, who coaches, of course, the head coach of the girls program over there at Mount Vernon. It's him and his brothers. I guess he had cousins on that team as well. And it was, I can't remember who was calling the radio there, but it was Carlton, like over and over again. Because I think there were like 4 in the game at one point, as there's a good finish inside for Ely to give himself 5. So sometimes you run into that. 7-2 lead here for the home team. Shot in close, won't go for Fritsch.
Both defenses are letting the teams get inside their zones way too easy. The zone need to be, you trying to force people from not letting people get in the paint, not get dribble penetration.
Right.
Not throwing it down low in the post. You're trying to cut that off. And neither team at this point in time is doing a good job of stopping the other.
Bashirs to Pintado. He gives it up to Fritsch. Fritsch, tough mid-range jumper there from that right corner. And is trying to come away with it, and does, as Terrell. He lets all his teammates and the defense get back. Terrell gives it up to, wow, he's got the hot hand early. Ashton Ely shaking off the defender with the fake. Gives himself some space, and he knocks down the open jumper. Very Jordan-esque move right there, I must say.
He got it rolling right now. It didn't look like a Jordan Kobe type.
Yes.
Pump fake and mid-range jumper.
And that's a tough shot from time to time. But, when you've got your shot down like he does, you're just consistent. You can make those kind of moves and put up those kind of shots off the dribble or off the fake. As we're going to have a foul called against Scranton. How about that? We went over half the quarter without a foul being called, as we went the entire first quarter of the girls' game without a foul.
And that was done on purpose, this foul right here.
Yeah, to stop the fast break. 3 off the mark by Eric Ely. Coming out with the board there was Turner.
Ooh, got a great collision right there.
Shane Baker right there was called for his first foul moments ago. Turner's going to inbound to Pintado. Turner over here on the left side, now gets in the corner. Baker's going to drive baseline, and he banks it home. Shane Baker with his second basket, and he comes through with a little window work to cut it to 5. 9-4, 2:29 left in this opening period. Here's Sebastian Ely looking to come through with his first points. Not that time. His twin brother Ashton is carrying the torch so far with 7. Oh, good move. Off on the shot, however, was Bashir's. Made a good move towards the basket, just couldn't get it to fall.
Thunderbird still missing Adam.
Right.
Passmore.
Still in that boot on the left leg there, left foot. As Terrell trying to score from in close, unable to. Baker, three-pointer, Bashir's. It won't fall for him. Got some score updates to pass along to you at the half in girls. Quitman 35, Sloan Hendricks 17. Also in girls, a final, as once again there's Ely filling up that takeover meter like in 2K.
And Colin Fisher is taking control of the boards down there for the Thunderbirds. He didn't get that one, but
put back good by Pintado, his first 2 points. 11-6. Another score to pass along to you. A girls' final, Viola 56, Westside 50. Both teams reached the half-century mark in that one, but it was the Lady Longhorns who would come out with the 6-point win over the Lady Eagles. That's 1A2 conference action. Ely again! Wow, when he gets on those runs, it's tough to stop him as he buries that 3. He's up to 12 points. He's got all but 2 of the Thunderbird points. The other 2 going to Terrell. Eric Ely, there it is. Like you said, one more pass. Bang! Back-to-back trifectas for Ashton Ely. He's feeling it.
yeah, when you got a guy hot, you got to keep feeding him. Keep feeding him.
Absolutely.
Don't make him make the hand motion like Z. Make him just feed him.
You're right.
Don't let him get to that point where you got to beg for it.
Yes. Turner. And it's turned over. Quickly ahead. Beating everybody there is Ely, and he scores. Ashton Ely with 8 straight.
17 first half points.
My goodness.
First quarter points.
Yes, he is out. He is outscoring the Rockets by 11. Wow, what a tear he went on over that first 8-minute session. Let's take a break here while they talk it over at their respective benches, and we'll be back for the second quarter. Guy-Perkins 19, Scranton 6.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy.
And we've returned. Second quarter getting underway here. Guy-Perkins with a double-digit lead here over their opposition, that being the Rockets making the trek over from Scranton. Here's a 3 on the way. Baxter Harrington off the mark. And the T-Birds come up empty on their first trip with the orange. Now here's Scranton with the ball for the first time this second quarter. Missed 3 for number 14, Joseph Cox.
And Terrell is the one with the other 2 points. for the T-Birds.
Yes, Ashton Ely leading the way, leading all scorers with 17. As an offensive foul will be called on Terrell. Drawing the charge there was Shane Baker.
Great job by Baker, sliding over in good position. If this was a college basketball, he might have been in the restricted area, but there's no such area here tonight. And it wasn't one in Missouri Wednesday night.
Right.
It was marked there, but they didn't go by.
Oh, man. Telling you. Nice play there. Baker turning a charge into a basket, and here's a steal for Pintado.
Oh.
He couldn't strike from the left corner. Baker with 6 points. He's got 6 of Scranton's 8. Ashton Ely, Terrell. Harrington's going to try another one. Doesn't draw iron.
Harrington said, this is what you put me in for, Coach.
Right. Pass offline, still able to keep it in bounds there was Pintado. Now Pintado gets it to Baker. Baker lines up a long three. It won't go for him as he'll come away with the offensive rebound. Harrington wasn't able to haul it in. As
Fisher.
Yes, Fisher with the big rebound.
Being Mr. Windex tonight for the
Oh, yeah.
Thunderbirds. Very smart kid. Principal's son. Rumor has it that he's around 30 on his ACT score.
Wow.
Around there or above it. Something to that effect.
Yes.
Way out of my stratosphere is all I know.
Yeah, that's something that, is when you're looking at colleges, that's something they, of course, take very seriously. They look at your academics and, because that could be an indicator of how hard of a worker you are off the court, and it can transition to your game as well. How much are you willing to put in on the court as well as in the classroom?
Oh,
Wow.
again,
Yep.
the third time tonight, a rocket has been standing out of bounds. You can't blame your teammate. Your teammate just see an open person.
Right.
I mean, even though he was standing on the R in the middle of the R and Birds, but then Thunderbirds, but nevertheless, I mean, he's not looking at your feet. He's assuming you're in the court of play. I almost said field of play.
Sebastian Ely. There's a fake for Miles Hale. Oh, look at Hale get up. Trying to finish with an acrobatic layup. It won't go. As Sebastian Ely's going to pick up his first foul.
Yeah, he came in there and bumped him. Going for that rebound.
His first personal third team foul is we've only had 5 fouls called thus far in the first half. They've been playing pretty clean. Fritch with it. Now Pintado, he squares up for a triple. It won't go for him as Fisher just rips it out of the hands there of Cox. And here on the other end is Terrell with his second basket.
Even when he doesn't get the rebound, he just takes it away from the other team. Fisher's been doing his job tonight.
Oh, good find down low. He lost it, though. That's number 35, Landon Gay. Baker puts up the tough shot, and he's fouled.
Good call by the official. I thought he wasn't going to call it, but he definitely got him on the elbow. And all the shooters know if you get tapped on your elbow, that shot is going to be off.
Right.
It's an old trick that you try to get away with, but he got it pretty good.
Foul was charged there to Thomas Lamb. Let's look at that. First one bounces off the rim and goes through for Baker. (21-9), and it'll stay at that score as he splits at the line.
And Fisher with another rebound.
Yes, indeed. Coach Godden rings up the play call. Terrell over the left corner. Here's a baseline drive. Oh, look at that. He got it back after he initially lost it. Fisher did. But it's going to be Scranton basketball. Suppose they call it a jump ball, I believe.
Oh, that's what it was? Yes.
think because the arrow switched. So.
And no number up there, and the foul count didn't change.
Pintado misses the triple. Terrell over there in that left corner. Coach Godden saying move it. Instead, he's going to take the three.
Well, when Coach was yelling move it, and he was looking to pass, the Rockets started jumping in the passing lanes and backed off, and then he was left there to shoot it.
Indeed. Batted off the Rockets. He'll stay with the T-Birds. A little over the midway point. 3:52 left in the second quarter. Before we reach our halftime intermission, T-Birds up by double digits, 12 to be exact, 21-9.
He wasn't committed on that cut. That's why that ball got picked off.
Right. That was Sebastian Ely trying to find Thomas Lamb inside the paint there in front of the basket. And it's
great
look
job
at that.
By Terrell.
Wow. I'm telling you, if you're willing to put your body on the line to draw one charge, it can just open up new possibilities for your team. You get the ball back, you might get a big basket of some sort. This game will reward you in many ways if you're willing to make that sacrifice. You can draw a foul, you can get an and one, you can make a big three, There are many ways that you can capitalize on that. That one's short for Ely. He has not scored in this second quarter thus far after that big first quarter where he had 17 of the team's 19. And it's been a low-scoring quarter at that. Scranton with 3 points. Guy-Perkins with 2.
Well, he was doing all the scoring in the first quarter, and he hadn't scored in this quarter, and therefore, gosh, dog, I just not know that.
Yep.
So it's 2, what is it? Is it 2-2?
It's 3-2.
3-2 in this quarter.
Yeah, it was 19-6 at the end of the first quarter. Shane Baker has all 3 of Scranton's points, and Terrell has 2 here in the second quarter for Guy.
So for the game, we only have 4 people scoring?
Yes.
Ooh, I don't know if I ever seen that.
Remember, the Lady T-Birds only had 3 scores, 3 that scored in the game. Yes, that was J.C. Blaylock, Jalicia Young, and Jemiah Ely. 3 off the mark for Terrell.
And guess who got a rebound?
And look at that. What a great bank shot. Put back good for none other than Colin Fisher. Now we've got a new scorer. He got his first 2 right there. He joins Ashton Ely. No, you're good. Look at Ashton Ely skying up and drawing a foul. He runs into that padding and slaps it knowing, hey, man, I should have put that in, but he did earn himself 2 foul shots. So
I should have said thank you to the pad.
Right. Indeed. First one in transit, and it's short as the foul was charged to number 4, Dagon Bashirs. Each team with 4 fouls apiece.
Never back up when you're shooting your free throw. If anything, you want to go forward.
Missed them both. Here's Pintado. He'll work it across. Calls out the play, directing traffic. Makes Bashirs get over there in that right corner. He hauled in the pass and was able to get it back to Pintado. Bashirs for 3. Rebounded by Ely, Sebastian Ely. Now here's Terrell. Lost it, but it'll stay with the home team with 1 minute, 28 seconds left in this first half. Checking in is number 0, I believe for the first time. I don't recall him playing in this game yet. Number 0, Peyton Jones. Look at him already getting his hand on the basketball, knocking it away. Here's Fisher. Out to Terrell. Passed a little bit too much mustard on it for Terrell.
Yeah, good idea. Need to pass it maybe a little bit lower. And Terrell need to go over 2 hands.
Thinking about another three there was Pintado. Fakes. Finds the open teammate and Fritsch. Fritsch weaving his way through. Kicks it out to that right corner. Turner. Pintado. This time he will take the three and he'll make it. Much needed triple there for Scranton. That gets them in double digits on the scoreboard, and they trail by 11. About a 9-second differential between the two clocks, that being the game clock and the shot clock. We would not have said that exact sentence there last year, as that shot clock is new to all classifications this season. Look at Terrell. Good find. Unable to score there was Lamb. Man, what a good find. And now here's Scranton with it, with the shot clock turned off. 13 seconds. They're going to run it down and go for this final shot. Fritsch. Fritsch with a floater. Nice bank shot floater for Fritsch. Right before the horn. That was a 5-0 spurt by the Rockets. Makes it a 9-point game.
Yeah, they're right back in it.
Yes, a three for Pintado and a floater for Fritsch. It was a low-scoring quarter. Guy-Perkins with 4 points. Scranton was able to come alive with 5 quick ones there to end the quarter, but they did score 9, or 8, I should say. 2, 4, 5, 8.
Have you ever seen this, Richard? Ashton Ely. Was it 19 or 17?
17 the first quarter.
17 points in the first quarter. Did not score in the second. And he still has outscored Scranton
yes.
by 3.
Yes, that's wow.
Without scoring in a quarter.
That's a good point. That's crazy. He is one of 3 scorers for Guy-Perkins. Scranton also had 3 scores. So, I mean, in a big conference game like this, you got to look for everybody to get involved, especially the starters. Everyone looking to chip in offensively and find a way to put some points on the board. We'll see what happens as they're in the locker room talking it over at this halftime intermission. Let's swing it to some more of our sponsors here on Lake Area Sports. We appreciate them, every single one of them. We couldn't do this without them. So we'll be back here from Guy-Perkins in about 7 minutes. See you on the other side of this break for this 1A4 boys contest on Lake Area Sports.
What's up, world? Guess who's back?
It's Joey and Ryan right here at Red River Dodge Chrysler Jeep. It's time for you guys to start something new.
With this all-new design Grand Cherokee, available in 2-row or 3-row, all the luxury safety features you love, and you can get your entire family in it.
Or folks like this TRX with 700 horsepower. I guarantee you we're gonna have a vehicle that fits your needs. So for all your new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs, Arkansas.
Doing the Start Something New sales event.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greer's Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greer's Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
Took a 911 about 107 down a back road, where the White River runs and the southern sun makes a cousin grow. What I found in those Ozark mountains I ain't ever seen.
L. Davis is more than just a hardware store. With 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton, they are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cabin chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer, it's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
And we're back here. Third quarter underway as the T-Birds lead it here at home in front of their hometown faithful, 23-14 over Scranton. Ashton Ely step back, and he puts it in after not scoring in that second quarter but leading the charge in the first quarter. He comes through with his first points of this second half.
Got steal.
Yes, here's Fisher. Fisher goes up, and he is fouled, hacked. Foul was charged to number 1, Shane Baker, his third personal. As netting that first one is Fisher. And gets them both. Perfect trip to the line for Colin Fisher. Push that lead out to 13. Ashton Ely leading all scorers at the moment with 19 points, 17 of which came in the first quarter. Great steal and finish, and drawing the foul for Corey Terrell.
The T-Birds have picked up the pressure and caused some turnovers here early in the second half. It looks like Coach Guyton has had enough, and he's trying to put this game away here early in the second half.
A 6-0 run right out of the gate. 44 seconds gone by. And misses the free throw. Terrell with 6. Ashton Ely led all scorers in that first half with 17 as Colin Fisher chipped in 2, and Terrell had 4. And that was it. That was all the scoring for the T-Birds. They only had 4 points in that second quarter after going off for 19 in the first. Eric Ely trying to get that hand in the cookie jar, and he's called for the foul.
Yeah, he got caught. You just got to get over there and get – he's a big enough young man to get over there and get his hand straight up, and that would have been plenty difficult.
That's his second personal.
For the Rockets.
Yes. Scranton, their scoring in the first half went down like this. Shane Baker led the way with 7, Connor Pintado with 5, and Jamison Fritsch with 2. As the Rockets outscored the T-Birds in that second quarter, 8-4. They trailed 19-6 after that first period. And Ely's going to pick up his third. He's called for the blocking foul.
Well, first off, he's not waiting for the contact. I mean, that could very easily have been a no call because he failed before the contact got to him.
Bashirs with a trek to the free throw line. 4-2. 3 Rockets will clear out. As he completes the three-point play, Dagan Bashirs, big way to get into the scoring column for the first time here tonight. Those are the first points for the Rockets in this quarter. Baseline drive for Hale, and he lost it. Out of bounds it went.
Great hands there by Pintado. Quick hands, got the ball and knocked it off of him.
Here are the Rockets with it, trailing by 12. Trying to make it 9 right here, and they do.
Pintado.
Yes, his second triple of the night. Knocked one down in the second quarter. Both teams have hit that 20-point mark. Ely right back from beyond the arc. Ashton Ely with 5 points here in the second half already. That gives him 22 from the game. He is still outscoring Scranton by himself at the moment. 32-20 our score, as we'll have a timeout taken. Well, that was quick.
Guess we'll just keep it here.
Just a quick adjustment, I suppose.
Must have been a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, I believe so. I got busy talking there. Sorry. Sorry about that, sponsors. I'll get you next go around for sure. That's the first timeout taken of the game. Do you believe that?
Yes, we had some runs.
It took 18 minutes, nearly that, or about 18 minutes for that first timeout to be taken. Sebastian Ely nearly coming away with the swipe. Nice block there by Fisher inside the paint. So he's going to contest another shot. Good, 2 good contests there for Fisher. Great job defensively. Sebastian Ely trying to come through with the floater in the lane, won't go. He is scoreless in this game.
Sorry, Richard.
Oh, you're good.
You got to get that ball out.
Yeah.
Sebastian, you got to get that ball out. You had your brother sprinting down the sidelines. You got to give him the ball.
Turner now to Fritsch. Fritz shot up in the paint. Missed. Ashton Ely saves it out of bounds, as does Terrell. He comes away with it and gets it across midcourt. He's going to give it up here to Ashton Ely. It got real quiet in here, didn't it? Get a pin quick. Drop. Fisher now to Ashton Ely. Sizing up his man. Puts up the three. And it's missed. As hitting the deck there is Pintado. He came up gingerly. He's limping here to the other end. I believe he's going to come out. And Peyton Jones is going to check in. Hopefully nothing too serious there. Foul was charged in the going there. Ashton Ely, his first. He's coming away with an offensive board. Baker nearly got to another one.
Get it out, get it out. You got to get that ball out. If you get it out, you can get it back.
Oh, offensive foul. Basket will not count there for Terrell. And we're going the other way.
You leading that break right there. You stop at that free throw line or in the middle of the lane, and you kick that ball to the corner to a hot demand that's been scoring the majority of the points for the night.
Right.
Ashton Ely, and you got a wide open three in the corner.
Yes. Yep. All right. Well, timeout taken. We'll thank our sponsors this go around. Apologize for not getting to them moments ago. We'll be right back. Here's Bite Me Bakery in Q-Town. Quitman down the road.
What's up, world? Guess who's back?
It's Joey and Ryan right here at Red River Dodge Chrysler Jeep. It's time for you guys to start something new.
With this all-new design Grand Cherokee, available in 2-row or 3-row, all the luxury safety features you love, and you can get your entire family in it.
Or folks like this TRX with 700 horsepower. I guarantee you we're gonna have a vehicle that fits your needs. So for all your new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs, Arkansas.
Doing the Start Something New sales event.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff.
And we're back at it here from Guy. 32-20 our score. We're right there at that midway point of this third quarter. Seems like a little bit more alertness here from Scranton. And it's going to be turned over. What a move there by Ely. He's going to sky up for two. .24 of the team's 34, continuing his onslaught. And right back is Baker.
Nice floater there by Baker.
He's got 9. He's flirting with double figures.
Pintado getting a quick tape job on his ankle. That's a good pass.
Yes. They must have heard you from up here. Get that ball out in the corner or to an open man.
Lamb just wasn't ready to pull the trigger, but he made the extra pass to Terrell, who was open, but he passed it up. Now, there you go. Pass that ball.
Fisher takes advantage of the opening. Can't score. Battle for the ball as the shot clock rolled down to 3 seconds. And it'll be a Scranton foul called on number 0, Jones, his first. As Shane Baker, leading scorer for Scranton, will check out, and in for him is Connor Pintado. Sebastian Ely over to Ashton Ely. Twin brothers exchange on passes. Here's Hale with a 3, and it goes.
Good basketball.
Yes, indeed. That is the 5th 3 of the night for Guy-Perkins. He's the second different T-Bird to hit one. The other 4 belong to Ashton Ely. That lead grows out a little bit more to 15. And there's another steal for Ashton Ely. Spin cycle up ahead to Hale. And hard hit there to the floor goes Hale. But he'll have 2 shots from the line on the way.
Just got to give it up a little bit sooner. He wouldn't have to take that blow. He would have had a wide open layup. But better late than never.
All right. At the half in boys, another score to pass along to you. 1A2 boys play Westside 35, Viola 30. As that first one is netted by Hell. Gives him 4. Can make it 5 right here. And he's unable to come through with another make, so it's a even split. Look at Ely again. He is staying alert, and he picks off another steal. Up ahead to Hale. Will he score this time? Oh, my goodness, what a vicious block. Pinned against the backboard by French.
French, a great job, because he tried to switch it on him. He tried to switch it, and he still got him.
Yes.
And like on the previous play, Peyton Jones did a great job of blocking out on Fisher right there on the previous possession. So these Rockets are making the adjustments to make a late run here.
Jumper missed.
Tough
Offensive
shot.
rebound, Fisher. And it's taken away. Here's Pintado again. Up off the mark. Trying to come through with his second straight basket. There's an outlet pass. Oh, yes. Poetry in motion there. As Ely was able to find Terrell for 2.
Got started by Fisher with the rebound.
That is
another one.
That is Guy-Perkins basketball right there. Patented these last 2 plays right there. Hitting the open man out of transition. That time it was Hale. Wow. Talk about turning it up.
Fisher showing off his quarterbacking skills.
Right.
These last 2 passes. Great cut.
And that one rattles out, then rolls back in. Benefit of the backboard for Fritch.
Fritch with a great cut. That's where it got started to get the good look.
42-26, make it 44-26 as Ely continues to pour it on. 9 points in this third quarter as we now got 1 minute to go in it. He is up to 26 points. He has scored as many as the opposing team here tonight, that being Scranton, but they'll have a chance to add on in the form of Fritch.
Fritch got hammered down there. Good offense there by the Rockets. I tell you, the key to basketball on all levels, keep that ball movement and people movement. Results in the shots that you want to get instead of the shots you take it, that they letting you take. You know, there's old saying, take what the defense gives you.
Yep.
But if you move the ball and move yourself, you can get what you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just one extra pass can make the difference. Both of them are good, as I believe the foul was called on Sebastian Ely, his second, 5th team foul, as Scranton has 4 team fouls themselves. Shot clock turned off here. This could be the last possession of this third quarter as the Thunderbirds will go for the final shot. Sebastian Ely trying to free up Ashton with a screen at the top of the key. Ashton now inside to Sebastian. Kick out. Miles Hale fakes, weaves his way in, and he's blocked. Gets his own rebound, back up and in before the third quarter horn, and that's how it'll end. Wow, great effort there by Miles Hale. You're talking about a great third quarter for that young man. 8 points.
Hale got rejected, got his own rejection, and then pump fake and split 2 defenders.
Yes.
Beautiful move.
Indeed.
And resilience.
Well, we'll send it to the fourth quarter. Our score, 44-28. Wow, what a big run. 21-14 run by the T-Birds scoring-wise over the course of those 8 minutes. Let's take another break here. We'll get this break going with another sponsor right down the road in Quitman, Cleveland County, that being Calico Trailers. Be right back.
ride 107 down a back road where the White River runs and the southern sun makes a kudzu glow. Look what I found in the Ozark Mountains I ain't ever seen. It sure does feel like it's sitting on top of the world to me. Gotta get down to Arkansas.
You're good. And we return to action here. Fourth quarter is now underway. Pintado fakes on that triple try. They get it to Turner. Oh, look at this. Good find, unable to score. That was kind of a tip pass, tip shot. Trying to go, I would call that a oop, honestly. It was missed by Joseph Cox.
Cox should have came down, but he made that a little bit more difficult than it had
Right.
to be.
Agreed. Our score 46-28. Had the score wrong there.
Fritz with the rejection of Fisher. Fisher brought it down, double pumped it, thought he was going to clear him, and did not. Don't quite have that kind of hang time to keep the ball down until he cleared.
Fisher picks up his first personal foul, 16 foul, which means the Rockets are one away from the bonus. Here's a three off the dribble, bounces all over around the rim and missed.
Oh, my
gosh. Oh, wow. Oh, it nearly got there, too. Just off the hand there of Hale.
That may have been the highest pass I've ever seen in this building.
It nearly hit the rafters, that's for sure. Here's a floater in the lane off the mark by Pintado. He's had a good game. He's got 10 at the moment. There's Sebastian Ely. Sebastian Ely has yet to score a point in this game. That is very rare as he gets it off to Fisher, who is open top of the key, now to Terrell. Terrell guarded closely there by Landon Gay, and Terrell's going to score anyways.
You still got to guard the basket. You got to follow in that orange peel and got themselves out of position.
And that's our first 2 points of this fourth quarter as Terrell getting to the steal. He's going to take it all the way in and off the mark on the shot. He had a good look at it, just couldn't come up with two.
Great piece of officiating.
Three.
Letting them play.
Right. That three seemed a little rushed there by Cox. He missed it. Audie's hit the floor, and a foul called against Landon Gay. Ashton looking like, give me a few seconds. I need to shake that one off. Hale's going to check out, and in for him, Thomas Lamb.
Yeah. It's not a shooting hand, so.
Right.
He'll be fine.
Little janitory duty here. 5:45 left here in this fourth quarter. It's a 20-point advantage for Guy-Perkins as they're a basket away from eclipsing that half-century mark. Guy-Perkins scored 23 points in that third quarter. You want to take a guess at how many they had in the first half?
Was it 21?
23.
23.
They matched their first half total over 16 minutes in 8 minutes. And wouldn't you know it, Scranton had 14 in the first half. They had 14 in the third quarter as well. You got to love that. Love the facts of basketball, how things like that occur.
The ebbs and flows.
Right, exactly. We're going to have a timeout here. So you know the drill. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here is Knapp Truss out of Primm, Arkansas.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Nap Trust at 870-948-2105 today.
Welcome back. 5.5 to go here in regulation. Guy-Perkins clinging to a 20-point lead here from their house. And it's going to be stolen, reading it like a book. Heston Turner.
That cross-court pass is dangerous.
Look at him go all the way in. Had to throw up acrobatic shot. It won't fall for him. And Ashton Ely, man of the hour for the T-Birds, scoring-wise. Ely with 26 points unofficially. Scranton with 28 as a team. Here's Terrell for three. Short. Nicks the side of the rim as Turner picked up that last foul. Terrell's going to chase down Pintado and deny him at the rim. Turner will inbound. Gets it in the right corner to Pintado. Pintado gives it up to Baker. Baker, top of the key, triple on the way. Off the mark, quick rebound, Ashton Ely. He pushes it up ahead to Terrell, who's able to stay up with it. As Baker nearly came away with the steal, but he'll be called for the foul. It'll be a 1-and-1 scenario here for Terrell as he heads to the line. Make one, and you earn yourself another. And that's going to be the fourth personal foul on Baker. 17 fouls for Scranton, 6 for Guy. Misses that one, but Ashton Ely rips down the offensive rebound, and he's fouled now. So he'll try his hand at a free throw. Not a good series there for the Rockets as they nearly came away with the steal, fouled, put Guy at the line. Then they give up the offensive rebound and foul again. Not a good trip here defensively for them.
Not at all.
And rattling home the first is Ely. He's got 28 now. Or 27. This can make it 28. And he does. Our score now, 50-28. 4:20 left in this game. Quick shot for Baker. Missed. Cox the offensive rebound. They try to get it to him down low. And they're going to say Thunderbird basketball.
Great hustle there by, I lost his name, Lamb. Thomas Lamb did a great job of sliding down in that zone and deflecting that ball, but threw it off the target from a Cox, and it went off Cox out of bounds.
Three new Rockets out on the floor. Ooh. Here's a turnaround shot. It's missed there by Lamb.
Lamb shot that with confidence. Boy, he's out of bounds again.
Wow, indeed it is. Not much room to work with there was Pintado. And they're going to give it back to the Thunderbirds.
That's the fourth time tonight that I can remember that we've had Rockets out of bounds.
Right. And three missed by Ashton Ely. And he's going to get the steal, another steal. Pull-up shot, no good. He's probably got a double-double just on points and steals alone. If I had to guess, he's racked up the dimes as well, the assists. So here's Sebastian Ely near midcourt with it.
Good decision by Sebastian Ely to pull that out. And let's work another clock here. You got a 22-point lead with 3 minutes to go.
Yes.
You should have enough points. at this juncture to win this game.
Terrell trying to find Lamb down low. It's deflected. Terrell comes up with it. Misses the first shot. Traces down his own board. And Scranton will foul for their 9th team foul. 2 now on Fritch. Terrell back at the line for a 1-and-1. He makes the first. The second one's off. Out Fisher working hard down low. And the T-Birds come up with 3 points on that trip, thanks to that putback.
Another rebound by Fisher.
Here on the other end, going to the line, is Bashirs.
Excuse, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. No, go ahead.
Either take the charge, or at this juncture of the game, you take the charge to get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have a nice, comfortable lead. It's 2:30 left. No need for that reaching right there. Either you're going to draw it or get out of the way and give it up and work some clock.
Fisher with 2 fouls. That means both teams are now in the bonus for the remaining 2:35 here in regulation. And they're both money for Bashirs. We will see these two teams once again over at
Nemo Vista.
Yep. In the 1A4 district tournament. Not sure if they'll play each other again, but they will for sure take the floor there. There's Ely putting up the tough shot, missed. Looking forward to some great postseason action on Lake Area Sports in the coming weeks. As Terrell looked like he was trying to throw a lob up instead of going up with a clear shot there. Not really sure.
Yeah, no need to get sloppy and reckless. The game's well in hand. I mean, if you don't got a wide open layup, just walk it down and work some clock and get out of here with a win. You know, all it takes is one bad step and you can have another teammate in a walking boot. I mean, at this point, let's work the clock and get out of here.
Under 2 to go. We're at that 2-minute warning. As that 3 is money for Bashirs. That's 5 straight for him. As it's been a rough go at it in this fourth quarter for the Rockets. All their 5 points have come in the last 2 possessions. They were scoreless beforehand as Sebastian Ely is called for the offensive foul.
Again, not to harp on it. He had inside post position. He made his turn. Instead of going in there and getting that offensive foul, you had a wide open man in the corner. Easy kick, and you get a good shot at it. Is it guaranteed it's going to go down? No, nothing's guaranteed, but I mean, you got a clean, wide open look.
Right.
Over being double teamed and getting a charge call.
Back to back, the heat check. Bashirs comes through. 8 straight for him. Showing some life here. He had 3 points coming into this fourth quarter. 11 now for the game. Ashton Ely guarded there by Turner. Now Sebastian Ely. He is still scoreless in this game as Fisher.
That's how you do it. See how he got the ball in the high post, under control. He turned and looked at the basket, had a wide open 3 on the opposite wing, gave it to him. He knocked it down. Yes.
Who made that one? That was
missed it.
It was a 2. There's another 2.
Well, they showing some life here at the end.
That was Jones.
I admire the way they fighting on.
Yes. Just a little too late for a comeback. It took them too long to score points. They just went on a drought over the course of the first 5 minutes or so of this fourth quarter. After having their high scoring quarter in the third with 14. 15 seconds left here. Here with the ball is number 15, Tucker Chatlin. What was that?
Like he's going to dribble it out.
He puts up the shot. And the clock hits double zeros, and it's going to be a win for the Thunderbirds as they pull the broom out here tonight on senior high action with a 56-40 triumph over the Rockets of Scranton. T-Birds will roll to 15-8 on the year, 6-3 in conference. That is very important mark to have right there in this league, as tough as it is. Scranton will fall to 9-11, 1-6 in conference on the campaign.
And I don't know how long Passmore is out, but they need to just survive and hang on until they can get them back, and they'll give them another weapon in their arsenal.
All right.
But right now they tied with, in the loss column, tied with Nemo Vista.
Yep.
And one game behind Sacred Heart Knights, which they will play here in the near future. And it's going to come down to that battle for second place, as the Daredevils have that first spot well in hand at this point.
Yeah. They have just played as good as you can for an undefeated team in the conference. I mean, just every night they have brought it. Sam Reynolds, when he's firing on all cylinders, that is just a dangerous team. They are senior laden. All 5 in their starting lineup are seniors, and they'll be sorely missed next year. Those boys have put together some big wins throughout their careers there for that program. I believe they only lost 3 games last year. I mean, to say you had 2 losses going into the state tournament, that is quite the feat.
Yeah, they had quite the season.
As want to be sure and thank our sponsors here. Getting your final in that game, 56-40. We'll take the scoreboard away. And here are our sponsors as working on getting these final numbers to you.
It's been a good night for the T-Birds. They dropped that one last week to Nemo Vista, which got them that 3rd loss in the loss column. But everything else is ahead of them. If they win out, I don't know how the tiebreakers goes, but as the tiebreakers go, they would need Nemo Vista. No, they would need Sacred Heart. If they win out, they would need Sacred Heart to defeat Nemo Vista, and they would have the tiebreaker over Sacred Heart by sweeping them. So they need to take care of that business. Hope Sacred Heart defeats Nemo, and they'll have that 2 spot, and they'll be already set for the regional tournament.
Right. The better the seeding, the better your opportunities are. Even if you do get a 3 seed, you're likely to play a lower seed, So, it's all about finishing as high as you can in this tough conference. We'll start with Scranton. They had 2 in double figures. 11 pacing the Rockets tonight. Dagan Bashirs, he had 11. Connor Pintado with 10. Shane Baker with 9. 6 for Jamison Fritch, and 4 for Peyton Jones. For the T-Birds, who get their 15th win of the season as well as their 6th conference win. 28 points for Ashton Ely. He had 17 in the first quarter alone. Went scoreless in the second quarter. Came through with 9 in the third and made 2 free throws in the fourth. Also in double figures, Corey Terrell with 11, 9 for Colin Fisher, and 8 for Miles Hale for their 56. And again, there are our sponsors on the screen. And I can do it this time, Sterling. I'm not 100%, but I'm probably about 80, 85 from where I was last week. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy on the square in downtown Heber Springs. Got Steve Landers Cowboy, Chrysler Dodge, Jeep Ram, Knapp Truss, Red River Dodge, ASI, Ivy Physical Therapy, FL Davis, Ace Home and Building Centers, a Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC, Sonic Equipment, Cutting Edge Welding, Carrie's Hair Shack, Calico Trailers, Johnson Pharmacy, Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop, Arkansas Elite Welding Academy, Community Water System, Bot Me Bakery, 9 Designs, Enola General Store, and Roof Tech. Got it. As again, we'll show y'all our plans for the postseason. As you see there, we'll be covering the 1A2 district, the 1A4, the 2A2, the 3A6 district, and all of those teams' logos you see. We'll be bringing you every single one of their games. We're going to cover those tournaments in their entirety, as well as the 1A2 region at Calico Rock, the 1A Region 3 at Nemo Vista. That'll be us. 2A Central region at Sloan Hendricks, the 3A3 at Rosebud, and then, of course, our big ones, the state tournaments, Class 1A, hosted there at Ozark, by Ozark. It's actually hosted by County Line, but they don't have the facility, so they'll have it at Ozark, home of the Hillbillies. And then the 2A state tournament up there in that northeast corner of the natural state at Rector. So, again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Thanks to all our sponsors. We'll be back at it again next week, as always, with some more conference action. See if I got any final scores to pass along. It does not look like I do. So, again, before we go off air, again, want to say thoughts and prayers and support going out to the community there of Scranton as they lost a young man in an automobile accident a week ago today. Hearts are heavy for them. I know it was tough to come out here and play tonight. This game was scheduled for Tuesday night earlier this week, but it had to be moved to Friday because they were not prepared to take the floor considering the circumstances. So definitely a lot of support for them. Also, for the Lamar community, not far from Scranton, you've got Lamar. They also lost a young lady who played multiple sports there for the Lady Warrior program, and they're hosting that 3A state tournament, of course. So we're thinking about both the communities, and we're praying for y'all. And if there's anything we can do to support you, just reach out, and we'll this is a game. I mean, as much as we love basketball, it is a sport. We do this for fun, for entertainment. There is competitiveness in it, but there are things more important in life than this game, as much as it means to everybody, including us. And the loss of a loved one, a family member, a brother, sister, nephew, niece, it's tough. So I got to give my hats off to Scranton here to come in here on the road and play as hard as they did, considering the circumstances. It's never easy. And again, for Lamar, losing 2 young ones, no one could ever imagine something like that, a tragedy could happen, but it's just how these communities can stay together and rally one another. And that's what I love about small towns like what we're from. Everybody rallies around one another. So
and also very gracious, and thank you to Guy-Perkins for rescheduling the game.
Right.
Very easily said, we got to do this, we got to do that. We need to go ahead and get this game in.
Exactly.
I mean, come on. I mean, if you can't handle it, take a forfeit. I'm sorry. You know, they could have did that in a nice way, but no, they went on, moved it back, and played it tonight. And like you said, thoughts and prayers go out to everyone out there.
Absolutely. So with that, we're going to call it a night here. We hope everyone has a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. Just follow us on Facebook as well as all of our social media platforms. We'll be bringing you up to date on the schedule. As, again, you see there on your screen before we log off, we have all that postseason action coming your way. We were awarded the Class 1A and 2A state tournaments by the AAA, so big thanks to them for reaching out to us and continuing to give us that opportunity to showcase the talents of these young boys and girls. So with that, we're going to call it a night. For Richard Sharp, Sterling Strickland, all of us at Lake Area Sports, we hope you have a great night. God bless you. Be safe on the roads. If anything, what these communities have witnessed these last week is cherish life and don't take it for granted. We're not promised tomorrow. So, again, thanks everybody. we're going to send it off air. Be sure and attend the church of your choice on Sunday, as our good friend and colleague Josh Moss says, and we will see you next week.
And go Cowboys.
That's right. We them boys. Let's go. Sunday night. So we'll see you next week. Meantime, God bless and have a good night.